Southeast don't use their money to pay for jams anymore. If you are a parent here, you have a son that wants to write jam. When you hear the announcement, just call any of my team. The registration is free. Facilitation of overseas PTDF scholarship to 2 constituents. I have also helped 2 of our constituents on overseas scholarship to London to study their education on master's program. It is worthy to know that just recently through my office, I intervened to see that all closed jam centers in Edo Central are reopened in order to avail our children the access to write their exams within the senatorial district without having to travel to Benin, Auchi, or other places. Medical health sector. In continuation of my steadfast commitment to improving healthcare delivery across Eastern, Northeast, and South Federal constituencies, various programs and health-related projects have been carried out. These include free medical outreach and medical eye diagnosis treatment with customized glasses in Eastern, Northeast, and Eastern, Southeast Federal constituency, Edo State. Construction and equipping of a standard medical center in Uboha in Eastern, Southeast. Free medical outreach for residents of Idumoza in Eastern, Northeast. Construction of a modern medical center in Uzea, Eastern, Northeast, and Eastern, South, currently ongoing. Supply of medical equipment and accessories to Ifandel Primary Healthcare Center. Supply of medical and equipment and accessories to Idumoda Primary Healthcare Center. Supply medical equipment and accessories to Ubion Medical Center, to Ekbeli Primary Health Center, to Ilushi Primary Health Center, to Ohodo Primary Health Center, to Imu Primary Health Center, to Wesa Primary Health Center. Comprehensive medical outreach on dental and embryology for aged populace of Eastern Northeast and Eastern Southeast Federal Constituency. These interventions are directly responsive to the growing demand for accessible and quality healthcare, aimed at easing the burden faced by citizens of Agbazu in accessing basic medical care. It will interest you to know that the Dumokoje Health Center will be expanded and equipped with the needed medical equipment and accessories as I have captured it in this year's budget. Road construction, drainage, housing project, etc. During my campaign, I made a promise to God and to the people of my constituents to construct some major road and drainages in Eastern Northeast and Eastern Southeast Federal constituency. While also understanding the challenges faced by our parents, I have also ventured into providing free housing to constituents under the Honorable Prince Okoje Free Housing Scheme. It's an initiative that I have bettered just the way I bettered the Operation Light Up Agbazi. Today, some of these promises have been fulfilled and with more to be done. One is a construction of 2.1 kilometer UROMI General Hospital Road. I hope people know the state of that road. And I made bold to say that road is my pet project and it's very dear to my heart. Although some people criticize it, but I'm very happy that road was constructed under my administration as the House of Representatives. Flood and erosion control in Onewa Road in Eastern Northeast Local Government. Construction of a standard covered system in Apostolic Street in the OE. Construction of a standard 2-bedroom flat for Mrs. Ehizofa Philomena. And that's a woman I never knew before from construction of 2-bedroom standard bungalow for Mr. Sunday Ire in Amedosh. I just saw that on Facebook and I told my team to move swiftly to Amedosha and construct a 2-bedroom for that man. And today they are living happily. I've also started the initiation process for the construction of 10 units for elderly in this federal constituency who are homeless, and this project will be completed before the end of this legislative term. Through unwavering advocacy, I have facilitated over 40 federal appointments of my constituent, while 4 employment at the state level and the following agencies respectively. 1. The Nigeria Security Civil Defense Corps, the NSCDC, National Orthopedic Center, Benin City, National Bureau of Statistics, Federal Fire Services, Nigerian Immigration Services, Nigerian Police Force, UROMI Specialist Teaching Hospital, Edo State Internal Revenue Services, legislative aids to both Mr. Speaker, the Speaker of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, House of Representatives, and in my very own office. Other programs and projects I have carried out thus far in terms of constituency empowerment include facilitation of presidential grants for over 1,000 constituents in Eastern Northeast and Eastern South Federal constituencies. Facilitation of over 200 constituents for conditional grant scheme, CGS, by the federal government. Facilitation of federal government grants for over 150 constituents. Human capital development and strategic empowerment for men and women in fish and poultry farming in Eastern Northeast and Southeast federal constituencies. Training of women and youth in organic farming and distribution of starter packs in Eastern Northeast and Southeast federal constituencies. Training of women and youth in improved agro farming in cassava production in Eastern Northeast and Southeast federal constituencies. Supply and distribution of fertilizers to over 1,000 farmers in selected communities in Eastern Northeast and Southeast federal constituencies. Orientation, training, and empowerment of over 100 women and youth in UROMI and Ubiaja, Edo State, with fertilizer applicator and 100,000 naira starter packs. Empowerment and provision of business grants ranging from 500,000 to 1 million to 2 million to over 580 members of my constituents, beneficiaries across Eastern Northeast and Southeast federal constituencies. Empowerment of over 2,350 women and youth during my mega empowerment program. In this very town hall, we had women and youth that was empowered with 50,000 naira. It was over 2,000 women that got that empowerment program. So, my mega empowerment program with 50,000 naira. Okay. Distribution of cars, mini buses, motorcycles, tricycles, deep freezer, generator, vulcanizer machines, sewing machines, hair dryers, barbing equipment, wheelchairs to over 400 constituents across Eastern Northeast and Eastern Southeast federal constituencies. Lights and security. Today, nearly almost every community in the world, in both Eastern Northeast and Eastern Southeast, are now being lighted up through the Operation Light Up Agbazino program, with over 15,000 units of solar street light installed so far. And I'm happy to mention that even just recently, about 2 or 3 days ago, we have over 3,000 solar street lights that have arrived UROMI that are undergoing fabrication right now. Very soon, we'll start the distribution. And I heard that the national chairman said this place is marked as dark spot, so I will mandate my team to make sure they light up this place with the new solar street light. At the formation of UROMI mobile base called the Squadron 82, aside my involvement in facilitating the creation of the base, I also donated an operational vehicle to the newly created force unit to aid movement across the federal constituency, which forms part of my effort towards combating crime, criminal activities, kidnapping, and other social vices. This was witnessed even by our Royal Father, His Royal Majesty.